In today's video, I will be showing you how to make these PIZZARITTOS. It tastes so good. It's a snack that is going to drive you crazy. So stay tuned and learn how to make this snack for your family, for your kids. See ya! Welcome back. In an empty bowl, we will be pouring half a cup of milk, half a cup of water, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 1½ teaspoon of yeast, 1½ teaspoon of yeast, and using a whisk, I will be mixing that together and I'll let it sit for about 5 minutes because I want my yeast to dissolve, as well as I want to make sure the yeast can proof. So it looks okay to me. The yeast has dissolved, and I will continue to add a 1/4 cup of melted salted butter, 1 egg, and I use my whisk to mix. I would have added salt if I wasn't using salted butter. So here I am adding 2¼ cups of flour. I first of all added 2 cups, then I later on added 1/4. Now using my hands, I will be mixing this together. Hello, if you're here for your first time, I am Patty G's Cakes and Treats, creating contents on pastries, on cake decorations, cake baking, and all of that. So once I was done mixing it in the bowl, I put it on the surface to knead. This is very important. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. Let's grow this channel together. Once I was done, I did pour a little bit of vegetable oil in the bowl because I don't want my dough to dry up. So I just rub the oil around and I cover this and I let it sit in a warm place for about 45 minutes to an hour. So this is after an hour, and the dough had doubled in size. So I punched that to take off the air, and using a knife, I divided the dough into 2. I kept one aside, and using a rolling pin, I rolled the dough. I was trying to get some sort of a rectangular shape, but it was hard to get, but I did continue to roll, hoping to get to the desired size or to the desired shape I wanted. Once I was fine with that, I did try to create something like a rectangle using my pizza cutter. Here I am applying some tomato paste. You could add more than these, but this was fine by me. And here some oregano flakes. Just continue to watch. And some mozzarella cheese. This was shredded already. Because this was in the refrigerator, it had not tore completely. So I was trying to break the pieces with my fingers. It was kind of hard, but okay. Now some chopped parsley. This is the large parsley, not the curly ones. You could use the curly ones if you want. Then the other half of the dough that I kept aside, I did roll it to get to the desired rectangular shape so it could cover my surface area of the one I rolled before. So as you can see, I took the side that wasn't covered. Then using my pizza cutter again, I divided the dough into 2 equal halves, and I started to cut through the dough. You could use a ruler if you want like completely even and the same sizes, but I wasn't really keen on that, so I just used my pizza cutter. I just measured with my eyes, and here I used some egg wash to brush to give the beautiful shine. The problem with this is it makes the dough kind of wet and a little bit hard to to roll over when you want to create the design that I was going for. So I'll prefer you do the egg wash after you've rolled over your dough to get the desired design. So I picked one strip, I just rolled it over, like just both sides, to just create some zigzag effect. Just continue to watch. I took a bamboo skewer and pressed it down in the middle, then I just played on both sides, just wrap it on both sides. The same thing again, bamboo skewer to create just a dimension, then I wrap on both sides, and that was it. So it's quite easy. Again, just continue to watch. You can watch it several times to get the gist of it or to get the feel of it, but it was quite easy. At this point I was done. I did brush the dough again with my egg wash because I really want a nice golden brown effect. So I preheated my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and I baked this for about 20 minutes. It looks so good before it being baked, so you can imagine the results after it has been baked. Again, just some egg wash at the top because again I want that golden brown effect. My little mama was so ready to eat this. She loves it so much, and this was the end result. Don't you like what you see? It tastes so good and it disappeared within seconds. My kids loved it absolutely. If you missed last week's video where I showed you how to make this Cameroon Scotch egg, please check the link above to watch the video. The Scotch egg tasted so good. Another pastry that disappeared in my household. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, life can get bitter. Eat Pizzarito to make it sweet. Until next week, bye.